Hey community! Today I wanted to share with you 4 tips that I have for setting up a top rope anchor for climbing. So tip number 1, you're going to want to build what is called a quad system. And this system needs to be equalized, redundant, and situated at an angle of 60 degrees or less, ideally. So here is what a quad system is going to look like. To help you kind of envision how this is going to go, the 2 carabiners I'm holding in my hands up here are going to be clipped into the bolts of your top rope anchor system, given that you're setting this up on hardware. As you can see, I have my my quad system down here set up and ready for a top rope to be run through. I have 2 overhand knots on either side, and I have 2 opposite and opposing carabiners. 1 on all 4 strands and 1 just on 3. So this is what your top rope will actually be running through when you set up your system. Tip number 2, make sure that when you set up your system, you ensure that your rope is not running across any sharp or coarse rock, and make adjustments as needed to avoid that. Tip number 3, be sure to inspect all installed hardware for weaknesses if you are using hardware, or if you are using your own gear, be sure to set up a solid 3-point anchor for protection. And tip number 4, make sure you run the top rope through the 2 opposite and opposed locking carabiners I pointed out previously at the base of your quad. So you want to ensure that it's running through both of these. So to quickly recap, 4 tips for building a top rope anchor. Tip number 1, be sure to utilize a quad system that is redundant, equalized, and situated at an angle of 60 degrees or less if you are setting up a system on installed hardware. Tip number 2, make sure you set up your system to ensure that your rope will not be running across any sharp or really coarse rock. Tip number 3, inspect all hardware for any weaknesses, rusting, or spinning bolts, and if available. If you are building your own system, make sure to set up a solid 3-point anchor using your own gear. And finally, ensure that you run your top rope through both of the opposite and opposed locking carabiners situated at the base of your quad. Those were 4 tips to help you learn how to build a top rope anchor, and I hope you found those useful. I'll see you guys next time.
Hey guys, it's Amanda. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're new to hiking and backpacking, I just wanted to recommend that you check out our Adventure Academy Summit, where you'll find everything you need to know to learn how to become a safe and confident hiker. In Summit, we have tons of video courses, ebooks, and downloadable cheat sheets. We also do weekly live webinars where you can get any questions that you might have on a variety of subjects answered in real time. Summit also comes with a really convenient mobile app, which includes sort of a mini Facebook for all of its members built into the platform. So you can connect with other adventure junkies in your area at your convenience. It's really cool. If you want to give it a chance, check it out and go to the adventurejunkies.com/academy or click the link in the description below. I look forward to seeing you in Summit.